Right, after 1,000 tries of fucking up and also having the absolute worst microphone volume of all time, here we are at the final of this series of Manufacturers' Cups. That sounds absolutely horrid. Anyway, I'm not going to do that again. Final Manufacturers' Cup race series 2019. Bloody hell, I'm terrible. Anyway, I like this race. Pretty good race. There's gonna be something where I might have to put a bit of a loud noise warning. I don't know if it's gonna be that loud. But just watch out in the qualifying. There is a bit of a loud moment. I would recommend watching it though because it's a joke. A rather meme. A very old one, a very bad one, but it's a meme. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Later.
力仕掛けたガムテープデスマッチじゃねえか。このまま負けたら俺はチームの中で笑いもんだ。たとえ引き分けに持ち込んでも俺のメンツは保ってみせるぜ。短いストレートだが P16A のパワーで並ぶことはできる。お前の逃げ道はねえ。このバトルの結果はダブルクラッシュといこうぜ。
So here we are, the final race of the 2019 series. Race went pretty well. No huge complications, just a lot of lag. Please excuse that. After the race, I basically found out that my parents were downstairs video chatting with somebody. Well, Eva should have told them that I have this to do, which I really shouldn't do because it's a terrible reason. Or we'll do the 22, which would be in half an hour. Right. Anyway, enjoy the race. I will maybe commentate once or twice on scenes I found important to mention. Yeah, again, terribly sorry for the lag, but I will see you then. Right, I do at least want to commentate on the start of the race because it was quite turbulent. Okay, I pulled side to side with this Peugeot. No, Citroen. Fuck. I pulled side to side with this Citroen, almost overtaking him. That shoots through that Lexus, bashes both of them out. I almost spin, lose 2 positions through that. Get a little bit of a bump. The Citroen ahead of me is going slower than everyone else, so I reclaim that 3rd place because he's holding everyone up. I'm seeing if I can get that 2nd place back. My potato internet is not helping my cause. I pull in basically behind the Peugeot, but the Peugeot really lets off the gas there. So I accelerate and we're still side to side. Corner 4 coming up. Or, is that corner 5? Corner 4, corner 5. I get pushed out by some impatient driver and I get a worse SR for that, apparently. Anyway, I pull back past the Citroen. Almost. Citroen has a bit of problems through that corner. Gives me a little tap on the back. Right, the Lexus ahead that really doesn't deserve to be up there because he's crashed his way up there. Has worked off his 2-second penalty and is... Well, the Peugeot's pulled back beside me. It's a Citroen Ollie, it's not Peugeot. Fuck's sake. Anyway, this Citroen is close after me. I'm chasing down that Lexus, trying to get that 2nd place back that I lost at the start. A little bit of a drift there. Don't mind it. It's quite a common theme with that corner with me. Right, going through that corner mighty quick. Just screwing up that a little. You know, just having a little drift. On the hard tyres, I was planning on going a 2-stint race with mediums, but as crap as I am, I forgot to change to mediums and stayed on hards. Essentially went and drove the race entirely with hards. So I'm driving on 2 fuel level instead of power. I'm running a bit leaner. Now they are fighting ahead. I'm trying to use that as a chance to maybe overtake one of them. I get blocked by this Lexus here. They're both lagging for me because my internet's terrible as all hell, as always. Trying to seek the inside line there, not quite getting it, and the Lexus shoots out the Aston Martin ahead. They are both getting ahead. The Citroen's trying to pull beside me again. I try and pull beside the Lexus, but obviously he pulls shut. Anyway, Citroen behind me is trying to attack again, but I'm not giving a tiniest bit of the inside line here. Trying to get through this corner as fast as possible. This next corner, I mean, I had 2 hours of practice on this course. I still don't know how to attack this one. Or half the circuit, to be honest. Lexus goes a tiny bit wide, which is not a problem on this course, unless you try and get a penalty. I do go and shift down way too hard and brake way too hard on that corner, even though I have my settings turned down a little. Now the race started to settle at least a little bit for lap 2. Oh, no, not really. No, whoa. Yep, just some drifting, casual drifting. Some shenanigans going on up ahead. Oh, Aston Martin almost drifts his way into the Shadow Realm. Stealing from Super GT, as always. Just joking. Anyway. Oh my, is that... I mean, I can't really tell because my monitor is a bit low quality, but is that scratches all over that Aston? I'm trying to hold the inside line for that Citroen to not be able to go through. That indeed looks like scratches. Yeah, I did get a bad SR for that, but that's because I realized late that the Citroen was behind me. Then he almost spins me out. That could have been it for that race. Yeah, anyway. Could have gone worse, could have gone better. Anyway, let's go past that. Race is starting to settle down a little bit. They're starting to become... There's a gap starting to form ahead of me. The Citroen behind me is still going. He may lose time, but he'll definitely come back. Really almost spinning out in that corner, having a bad recovery for it. Citroen goes past. Now time to try and regain that 3rd place. I do not want to finish 4th. This is the final. He's trying to give me not a single bit of slipstream, which I don't get, because it's really only helping him out to get further ahead. Now I try and go for the inside line, and it almost works if he didn't entirely pull shut like an absolute moron. Now I'm back in the pack. Pretty sure there's quite a little more pack behind me. Now there's an absolutely disgusting AMG behind me. Honestly, I don't know who really thought that car was a good idea. They bump into me. To be honest, I didn't expect anything else from that driver. Citroen is taking a really good line. I almost spin myself, but managed to catch myself. Now, momentarily the Mercedes goes past, but I literally cannot be bothered about him going past because he has a penalty. So I'm going to be getting past him now regardless, and that now is right now. And I do get myself a penalty for ignoring track limits. Honestly, I dare you to go back and, like, tell me how on earth I got an advantage, or where the fuck I even cut the track limit. Anyway, the race is settling down a little bit again. Back on the hunt for the Frenchman in the Citroen ahead. Oh, that's gonna give another penalty in it. Oh, nope, it's not. Back on the hunt. There's a really angry Lexus driver behind me that really wants his position back. He pitted last lap and fell back to like 5th or something. Not bad to be right behind second again. I mean, he did come out early, but he goes and almost just straight up knocks me in the rear and sits behind me for a little while. Loses some ground, gains some ground, and inevitably will probably pass me because he's on a fresh set of medium tires. On the outside, I'm on the inside, trying to defend. He's gonna try and cut beneath the car, beneath in the corner, trying to hold out to the second place, getting knocked to the side by said Lexus. I mean, I knew he was a dirty driver, but I mean, honestly, why? Right, trying to knock into him right there, and I've lost him entirely already. Yeah, it's pretty much how all my defending goes. I try, fail, and then it's all over before it started. Right, that's depressive. Right, the gent in the Aston is right behind me. Let's see if I can defend against said person. Is that Aston? Hang on, I gotta get closer. Yes, that's the Aston. Right, let's see if I can defend through the final corner section. I guess already my fuel is basically empty and my tyres are basically dead. I tried to switch to max power fuel. The Aston almost crashes. Somebody behind also crashes. I almost crash. And there we go. This race is decided. 3rd place for me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll try and actually take away on the first races of the next season. Gotta put a cut in there real quick. Put a transition. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back next season. I'll maybe upload some random drifting content or something like that, or just general content of racing games and World of Warships if I do decide to play it again, or anything I really feel like. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. See you next race. Goodbye.